Want to know a secret? Hi, I'm Auntie. This isn't the secret. In fact, everybody knows this by now, but I gotta let the people that don't know. Hi, I'm Auntie and I'm a seer, and on October 8th of 2024, my father took me hand in hand beyond the veil to show me all of the truths, give me all of the proofs of all of the heavenly realms. And since going beyond the veil, I have not looked back since. The veil simply does not exist around me. Now it's time for the secret. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Oh, first things first, tiki-talk. You know me, this is purely for entertainment purposes only. All things stayed here. Pshaw. We're just thinking out loud. We're just having a little bit of fun. New boot goofing. Let's go. Now it's time for the secret. Careful how you entertain a stranger, for you may have just entertained an angel unawares. Lean not into your own understanding. But what I will tell you, you might want to lean into your babies or your pets. There are two creatures, beings, things here on this earth that even Satan himself cannot hide from. Not even the cloakiest of cloaked demons can hide from. Not even the craftiest of the crafty can hide from. Because these two beings, these creatures, constantly see beyond the veil. There are times when demons can even cloak from me. Yeah. But there's someone in my house that when even they're cloaking from me, they will let me know that they are there every single time. Because they will start shaking violently, hiding and scared. And although they are crafty enough to hide from me, a seer, it is my dogs that will always let me know they are there. Your pets, your animals will always let you know. Because your dogs, your animals, they live beyond the veil. And beyond the veil is all they see. But I said there are two. And the second one, it'll always be your littles. Babies and little ones can see beyond the veil. Until the world does what the world does and the world gets to them and tells them, pshaw, that isn't real. And the world starts making them, as they grow, stop believing in the magic. Your babies, your little ones, your children can see beyond the veil, even the cloakiest of cloaked demons. But out of those, it is the babies. The babies see and know it all. Have you ever brought somebody new to your house and your dog instantly, you think this person's amazing. Maybe it's a new boyfriend or a girlfriend, but your dog just does not get down. Or your cat does not get down. Give it time. Oh, give it time. True colors will be seen. And although they may have fooled you, they have not fooled your pet. This person will be a bad person. They'll break your heart, lie to you, steal from you. You know, all the things that your dog or your cat knew right away they would do. But it's the babies I want to talk about today because I already did a video about your animals a couple of weeks ago. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. The babies. Oh, it's always the babies. You can ask my husband, Uncle Mike. He cannot count at this point how many times he has seen a screaming, crying baby we've come across in the mall or in a store. Every single one of them do the exact same thing when they catch eye contact with me. Every single time. Because the second our eyes lock, that screaming, tantrum-like baby, inconsolable baby, it stops. It'll stop screaming instantly. Its eyes will get big and it will smile. And 10 times out of 10, it will put its arms out like it wants me to pick it up. Babies I've never seen in my life. Moms are like, what is going on? I couldn't calm my baby down and then this lady comes around and it's like my child wants to go home with her. But it happens every single time. One time we were in the mall and there was a baby screaming, losing its poop. It had to have been about 5-6 months old. And my husband said, if you don't mind, can I try something? He said, Colette, babe, come here. I had no idea what was going on except there was a screaming baby in his vicinity. And the lady's like, what? And he said, babe, come here, baby. Oh, I said, oh, okay. And so I got in front of the baby and I stood there. And instantly, the baby stopped crying. Did the whole eyes wide open, big old smile, and instantly, arms right out. 3:33. The mom was completely mind blown. She had no idea what had just happened, but she was kind of happy and relieved and a little bit grateful because she could not get her child to calm down at all. And then entered the strange stranger who was like the baby whisperer, and instantly her child was soothed. No, it was beyond soothed. Her baby was ecstatic and happy and wanting nothing more than me to hold them. My mom used to always say, because it's happened my whole life, my mom used to always say, it's because they remember you from heaven. Andy used to always say, Letty, it's because they can see your wings. Andy always loved being right. Oh, she loved nothing more. But there is also one other thing babies do when they do this to me. After they've smiled and stopped crying and reached out their arms, instantly. And my husband and Andrea and even my mom can attest to this. And for years, I didn't understand what it meant. Once they've done all that stuff, then they look up and around me in amazement. We used to think maybe there were angels behind me, but no, they're seeing something else. Sunday, we went to brunch for Mother's Day with my mom and my brother and all of our family. And there was a baby behind me, and she wasn't crying or anything. She was just cute, sitting there with her mom. And I said, hello, little one. And she just And Michael said, Mom, it's happening again. I said, yeah, I know. I said, give it 3 seconds. She'll look around me. And she did. And the mom's like, what's going on? I said, I don't know. My son said, she has that effect on babies. And then there was a person that came up behind me that I could sense had a demonic attachment. This person had actually caught my attention. About 20 minutes into breakfast, I had seen that they had a demonic attachment. I can see the demons that whisper in people's ears. Well, that guy decided to go past me while the baby and I were having our moment, and instantly that baby confirmed. As it was smiling at me and looking up all around me, suddenly that man caught her attention. And she was like that. As he walked by, she kind of recoiled and watched him and looked at him and then he was gone. I swear, this baby looked at me like, did you see that? Did you see that? And I looked at her, I said, I did. But then she went right back to smiling at me and reaching for me and doing all of the beautiful things that babies always do when they catch eye contact with me. So for those of you who cannot see beyond the veil, who see with your temporal eye, who have pets, who have babies, who have little ones, pay attention to them and trust them every single time. If your dog growls at that new friend you have, if your cat, whatever cats, that was pretty good, what cats do, or if your baby has tantrums every time that person comes around you, take note and ask, in my opinion, that person in your life to take leave. Ooh, I love you with my great big gigantic heart. I do. And I cannot wait to hang with you in heaven. I'm here to tell you the veil is thinning. And one day, if we do it right and we shine enough light on its light, poof, that veil will be gone. And when it's gone, you will see what I can see, what babies can see, and what animals can see. And it'll be one of 3 things before your eyes. That person you might be talking to when the veil is gone. That person you might be dating and having troubles with since the beginning. When the veil is gone. That boss, that coworker, that man on the street, that woman on the bus. When the veil is gone, they will be one of 3 things. An angel, a demon, or a human. Just as shocked as you. Pay attention to the babies and to the animals. They will never steer you wrong. And they will see it every single time.